they shall seek to restore their goods.
Yep.
Okay. It says, and their posterity shall have a perpetual reproach, and that posterity goes into the progenitor, the descendants of that progenitor.
Good.
So the whole nation of Edom, the so-called white man, will have a perpetual reproach, and that's what you're getting now. That rebuke, daily, non-stop, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. It says, the children, verse 7, the children will complain of an ungodly father because they shall be reproached for his sake. And once again, like I quoted in Isaiah 14:21, prepare a slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers. That's exactly what this is. You're going to pay for that because you are your forefathers. As the scriptures say, he will visit the iniquity of the fathers upon the third and fourth generation. That's you, today, right now. All right?
That's right.
That's all I got.
I got something else.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 59. It says, then the Lord will make thy plagues wonderful, and the plagues of thy seed, even great plagues, and long continuance, and sore sickness, and of long continuance. That's 40 years.
Yep.
Right? Kind of, just thinking about how it's been in, us in the wilderness for 40 years. I mean, that's a long period of time,
Yeah.
but that's a time that, we're just talking about hundreds of people, but those hundreds of people actually, went into hundreds of more.
Right.
We don't know the number exactly of how many people were greatly affected,
Right.
even into this very day, from the things from this particular disease, right?
Hey, we know one thing about Jay. Jay gonna pop something. So,
Yeah.
so it's spreading. You
Yeah,
know what I
well,
mean?
like the woman said in the article, a lot.
We know for sure.
God, I was just gonna say, like the woman said in the article, some of the stuff they found was hidden. You don't know how much more is hidden
Right.
on who was affected. God.
So yeah, the law. Yeah, long continuous stuff. You funny. I know you need it like that. I mean, it's serious. I mean, it's real.
Yeah, but that's how we know. Hey, we're crazy.
Yeah, because in the matter of in the first Egypt, the stress, the pain, the stuff that we were going through, what we do. Sex was a way to, relieve those stresses, those stressors.
That's
so of course,
poverty, man.
yeah.
What do you say? The more we were afflicted, the more we multiply.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even going back to Isaac and Rebecca's case, said Isaac was comforted right after.
Yeah.
Yep.
It says, verse 60, it says, moreover, he will bring upon thee all the diseases of Egypt, which thou was afraid of, and they shall cleave unto thee. So again, this is part of what's going on with our people and how we're in this degenerate state. And even now in these days, with all the stuff that's going on and understanding like how our people have been injected with things, more things that are actually, which is going to go into the next scripture, all the stuff that's going on, our people is that much further going into lewd acts, and so open to women like sharing herself with hundreds of men, and making competition out of it, making sport of it.
Right.
And so, it says, verse 61, it says, also every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law, them will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed. Well, I bring that out because you may go through the scriptures, somebody being simple, syphilis said in the scriptures. Well, we just read that, which is not written in the book. Though we went and talked about inflammation and different things, but there's also newly things created, that upon the earth that the Lord, he has at his own beck and call to allow for the Esau, this devil, to use, because again, he is, like the brother brought out, he's the sword. And his blessing is the sword. So he uses any type of instrument he can use to bring forth that death.
Right, he weaponizes everything he does, from legislation to the actual physical.
Well, and to your point, a gun is not mentioned in the scriptures.
Right.
Yeah.
But it killed just like the actual sword did.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
And faster.
Yep.
All right. All right. Everybody good?
Yeah.
All right. So with that, we hope this lesson was edifying to the elect body of the nation of Israel. Once again, going to give all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem HaKadosh.
double honors to our apostles and elders of great millstone who rule well in teaching us this 100% truth. Salutations to them and our fellow Arkim who labored in this truth week in and week out on the highways and byways. Also, salutations to the hopeful elect of the scattered 12 tribes of Israel, scattered to the four corners of the earth. They be like unto the speckled bird, also known as your Israelite foreigners and your so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. To you, we say Shalom.
Shalom.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.